Welcome to the video on Spiderscribe. We'll go ahead and start at the Internet Cafe menu, and you'll notice that I have a link provided for you here, so we'll go ahead and click on Spiderscribe. Spiderscribe is a great organizational tool that allows you to create visual maps. To begin, we will create our account, so you can click on Sign Up. Please pause the video if you need to in order to keep up with the tasks. To start off with, we will go into the free account. This will allow us all of these different elements to our account. So we're going to click on Sign Up. And we'll need to put our information in. So I'm going to start with my bogus student. If you do not have your own email, that's okay. You can use the mail cache option. Again, in this case, email really only helps you if you have forgotten your password. So I'm going to type in my mail cache option. Type in the password twice. Oops. And make sure if you have the same length, chances are it's the right one. You've done it correctly. And then scroll down. Now they do want you to verify that you are an actual human and not a computer scanning programs. So you'll need to type in these characters in this box, whichever one you see on your computer, not the ones on mine. And then click on Create My Account. Now remember this information because you're going to need to put it in your top secret document. Once you have that information in, you can go ahead and click on Create My Account. And this will bring us to our dashboard. You'll notice dashboard is a term we use a lot as to represent your starting off point. This will have, once you start building several maps, you'll have all of your selections here. So we're going to look at some basics of the program. To start off with, your account information will be up here. The settings cog is located here. We want to create a new map, and so we'll go ahead and click on this button. And this one I'm going to call, what is my favorite thing? I like cookies. So, and of course you'll apply your own assignment requirements, and this is just to get us used to the program. So once you have your map name and your description, click on Create. And now you have your first Spiderscribe. A couple of things you'll need to notice. You do have tools here at the top. You have stencil tools here on the side, left-hand side, and then you've got your properties and your navigator tools, and we'll talk a little bit about this as we go along. But to start off with, we want to start with our main idea. So I'm going to start with the text box, and all I've got to do is simply drag and drop. When I drag this out, then I can type in my information. I'm going to highlight. Actually, I'm just going to click on the button, and I can go over here, and in the Properties tool, I can make changes to the appearance of my text box as well as my writing. So I can change the font. Not a lot of options. I'll go ahead and stick with that. Since it's a heading, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, and my font color, I want to make it that color. You can bold it and apply any of those formatting tools. And kind of play around with your options here. Now that I have it the way I want it to look, I want to get this out of the way. So I'm just going to click on this little arrow, and I'm going to hide that. And you'll see that my settings or my property menu is right here, so anytime I want to click on it, I can just click on that little arrow. Okay. Now you can move around, and this will show you how to do that. You can either use this tool right here to move around, because a lot of times when we add a lot of elements to our maps, we lose track of things, and this will kind of give us the big picture. or you can actually click in the canvas of the map and move it around that way. So I'm going to click on that and make that give me some more room here in my map. So I'm going to start by creating some subtopics. Of course, the classic chocolate chip. And I want to connect my main idea to my subtopics, and that's really what this program helps us do, is to map out our ideas. We can brainstorm, and I'm going to add a link between these two. I'm going to start with my main idea, or the bigger idea, click and simply drag an arrow to my next idea. So it's kind of a layering system. When you think of the main idea and then the supporting ideas, this is main, this is supporting. So I'm going to pull in a little upload file, and basically what this means is I can go in and find a file that I already have in my documents folder or somewhere on my computer, and I can click. I can go in and let's say I want to add a file like this. So I can add those together, and I can move items around by clicking on this little hash mark and drag, and I can connect these two things and start building supporting ideas or supporting facts. I can also import a picture, and let's say I want to put a picture here. I'm going to upload a picture. I'm going to find my images folder because I previously saved an image of a chocolate chip cookie in my images folder. And then I'm simply going to double click, and that will insert the picture. And again, I can navigate it, I can move it around. Oops. And I can connect. These last two tools I'm not going to explain, but if you'd like to explore inserting maps and calendar information, you can, or an event. These would be used in the event that you're sharing a Spiderscribe with others and you're building information. Now, as you are building your maps, you'll notice up here you do have your undo button, your redo button. These are just some tools to help you with your organization of the page. Obviously, this is probably something you want to avoid if you've been working really hard on one of your maps. But this information is how you would create a branch to your map. You can always go back into an item and double click or just click, and they will allow you to type in information. You can grab a hold of the corner and resize your text box. I want to give credit to the picture that I used, so I pull up the picture that I actually used in my map, and I highlight just like I showed you before and copy that. Then I go into my actual picture, and when I rest my mouse over the address, you can click on the little pencil, and I'm simply going to right click and paste. Or hit Control V and that will paste, and that will give credit to that picture. I want to delete this item, so I can click on the arrow and choose delete. If you want to make an item duplicate it or create the same item multiple times, you can hit duplicate, but this one I'm going to delete that. You can also go up here to the top, and when you click on this maps list, this will give you the list of all of your maps. In the event you use Spiderscribe for other classes, that's fine. You can always go into an existing map by clicking. and that will have the information there. Now once you get done with a map and you're happy with you're fulfilling the requirements for that map based on your assignment requirements. Once you're done, then you can share this map by going up here to click on Share. You can click on the down arrow, make it public with the link. I believe you're allowed at least one public, so you can click here. And then this is the web address that you would turn in. You can hit Control C and that will copy that, or right click and copy. And then paste that in Edmodo to turn that into me, or have it available for others to see, and you can click on Save. And that is the basics of Spiderscribe as an organizational tool. And that concludes the video.